family. Welcome to your daily morning spiritual guidance for today on Monday, April 11th, 2022. My name is Christie Ramirez and I'm your soul coach, and this is a special show series provided by my spiritual counseling TV network. So if you like this and you want to watch more exclusive content, join now at christieramirez.com/TV. So let's get started with this energy for Monday. It is of course Monday, the start of our week. And I feel like there's a lot to do this week. This is about completion, and this is what we're working on. So it's about continuously, maybe just continuing these projects. Check your planner, what is on your to-do list, what you didn't finish last week. We're being asked to continue this week, and we might not even finish this week, right? Because some goals are more short-term, some goals take longer, and that's okay. This is where we need to really practice patience, not get overwhelmed, not also stress ourselves out, right? Trying to get it all done when maybe it's not meant to get all done in this week, right? Or maybe even in today. Maybe you have a busy day today at work, and don't get yourself over your head, right? Don't overextend yourself of what you know you can. This is about practicing balance in our life. Make sure you practice a lot of self-care to ground yourself back in to this life, to your body as well, right? And take life one breath at a time. That's the main message for today on Monday. And it's a wonderful message because I feel like God is really promoting health and wellness this week. We need to feel well in this life, right? Health is important. Remember, without health, nothing else matters, right? Because if not, you're not going to be able to be here and do things. So we really need to take care of our health, and maybe those around us as well that might not know how to. Okay, so that's a beautiful message for today. Now let's begin with our affirmation to affirm a positive day ahead of us. What is this affirmation that's going to help us? So today we switched the order again. We usually start with our angel messages, but today I'm guided to start with our affirmation. You might want to have a journal, a gratitude journal, and remember to always stay grateful. What a perfect affirmation for today. I am spiritually aligned, balanced, disciplined, and a warrior of light. I don't make this up. We talked about being a warrior of light in the weekly spiritual guidance. Make sure that you watch that also here on my YouTube channel, and make sure that you catch the extended weekly spiritual guidance on my Instagram live stream that I did on Sunday evening. And you're gonna learn more about this theme, because I feel like that's what it's about. We need to remain balanced but also aligned enough to hear God's calling clearly. We all have a calling, and that means that it requires work, right? God's mission is not easy. Don't think that being on this earth is for free or easy, because it's further from the truth. If you really want to be on this mission, it's about being of service to God. And I can't tell you, before I stepped on here, as I was getting ready for today's show filming, this brings me so much peace, being of service. And I know that, this is videos that I'm filming. You can say that it's even acting per se, but it really is not acting. This is an act of charity to me, because it's free. First of all, I'm sharing my words for free, and it's helping us all evolve on our soul journey. It's so much more than just a video. This is actual spiritual guidance, and it's accessible to everybody, which is the power of technology, right? The power of TV, the power of film. And that's why I love it. I love being in the camera my whole life. And this brings me peace, knowing that I'm helping so much more people than just those in my close vicinity. I always knew I have a big purpose, and this helps me to feel that I'm on purpose. And I really do hope, and I've even gotten confirmation that you never know who you're helping. You never know, because not everybody who you help is gonna acknowledge to you in your face that you're helping them. And I can tell you firsthand that that is true, because early on my journey, before I started this part of my mission, which is the filming and offering spiritual guidance, I used to follow other spiritual teachers, and I never told them in their face that they changed my life, but they did. And I hope that some shape or form, just like I received messages that I'm shaping other people's life, I know that they received that message as well through other people, or maybe through God himself. That you never know who you're helping, because people are always watching. And that's the point that we reach when we've evolved on our journey. right? I've evolved so much on my journey that now I hold a responsibility that every single waking moment of my life, I am a walking representation of Christ, right? And it's so much more than just being, holy per se. It's just being a good person, doing the right thing when nobody's doing it, right? Shutting your mouth when you're amidst gossip. Simple things like that is being a good person, being a person of light. And it's difficult, right? When everybody, the majority, is doing the wrong thing and you're the only black sheep there doing the right thing, because you might be seen as the odd one, as the weird one. But in reality and in God's eyes, you're in the right. You're now in the royal position. And so you will be more blessed and protected than everybody else, right? Because you sacrifice and you dedicate your life to God. And if you want to reach this position, then just do this work. Be a good person. It's as simple as that, right? All right, so let's continue now with some healing messages from our angels. And this one wants to come in. And we have Archangel Michael. It's about time that he shows up. It's very rare that we get Archangel Michael in these cards. And Archangel Michael, I feel like it's so appropriate for this day and even at the start of the week, because Archangel Michael, if you all don't know, is the main archangel. He is the protector, the guardian angel of all the angels. He is at the highest position. He's like at the right hand of God. That's how much of a power position Archangel Michael has in the angelic realms. And if you do want to learn more about angels, I did teach an angel course at my School of Light. It was a whole year project that has been completed, and it's a 3-part series. So I suggest you watch those series at my School of Light. You can join at christieramirez.com/school and get access to even more classes there, my spiritual book club gatherings, and there's also a Spanish section that you get access to as well as a special kids section where we were reading books as well for children. And so I think Archangel Michael is helping to fight all spiritual battles for us this week. And that's why we can maintain our peace. Protect your peace, because I feel like if you get involved trying to help other people that don't want help, that's when you become intrusive. Even as a light worker, we do need to hold our boundaries, right? Because energetically speaking, if you're trying to help someone that doesn't want help, that's gonna drain you, and we can't afford that, especially as light workers, when we need to show up for the mission, for example, right? If I were to put myself into problems that didn't pertain to me, right? If I were to be nosy in other people's affairs that had nothing to do with me, I wouldn't be able to show up here, because I would be just so energetically drained, emotionally as well. And God doesn't want that for us light workers. He just wants you, like, let's say, defend yourself if you are being attacked. But other than that, leave it up to God. That's it, right? And even God will speak through you when you're defending yourself. It's God's words, not your own. And that's where, spiritual people will say things that unspiritual people will never understand. And that's okay too, right? We don't force people on the journey. That's where we leave our hands free and we're liberated to enjoy our life and even enjoy the peace that comes with the spiritual journey. I can't tell you enough the different experience that you will have when you are on this journey. And it is almost like a secret society, because it is a journey. It is, whether you're inside or outside of it, it is. It almost can create separation, but it's a good kind of division. Because even though we're all related on this earth, we're all one, right? Which is a common mantra that people say. There is a separation between those who are believers and not. And God will almost like, how do I explain this? But God sometimes wants you to protect your energy in a way. Because if you mesh yourself so much with the non-believers, eventually you will become a non-believer. Like the saying goes, who you hang out with is who eventually you will become. So you want to make sure this week, and even starting today, that you're spending time around people who are high vibrational, who you want to be like. If you want to be low vibrational, then go ahead and do it, right? But if you want to be high vibrational and maybe you don't know this, then let me tell you that the energy that you're around really does affect, okay, your end destination. So let us get to this angel message. Dear one, I am protecting you, divine child. No need to worry. Lighten your load as I am working behind the scenes to overcome any spiritual battles. You are a warrior of light. Just know that it is safe for you to move forward now. It's safe for us to be in the world, right? Because we have our sword and our shield now, just like Archangel Michael. He is the only angel in the angelic realms that has his sword and his shield. He is the knight of the angelic realms. He is the fighter, which is my favorite angel. So know that it's safe. I am guarding you, and there's no longer any need for you to keep your defenses up. I am overlooking this situation or any situation. Trust in me, I've got this. I love you, angel. Love, Archangel Michael. So wonderful message. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And finally, let us end with our spiritual guidance. A little far here. But maybe that's also something, you want to make sure that your relationship with God is close. Because again, if you have a distant relationship with God, which would mean you're not always communicating with him on a daily basis, maybe you don't ask for guidance. That's what these daily videos are for also. It's like a daily dose of spiritual guidance from God himself, from our angels. And it helps you to stay on track, right? It helps you to get closer to God as well, individually, apart even from me. I'm just almost like a medium between you and God. I'm a helper. All right, let's get one final message today from God. Oops. So for today on Monday, yes, this is our message. Decide to be good. Good karma will always come around back. Give to receive back abundance. And that is our message for today on Monday. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you all tomorrow. Namaste.